on air.
Hey, we're actually live.
I know a lot of you wonder what to do with your moon pies. So I've got some wine suggestions for you. Lemon moon pies, Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, or Pinot Grigio.
Stuart Reb Donald, acclaimed food and travel writer and world-class chef.
I was chef de casserole. I made the casseroles in the frozen food department.
For more than a decade, they've combined their expertise to answer your questions and introduce you to the culinary movers and shakers you want or ought to know. 4-time Taste Award finalists, 13-time Nippy Award losers. They are the dynamic duo of dining. Mike and Stu on FM Talk 106.5.
Yo, what are you thinking, man?
Where the outside is bright, fire is so delightful.
On YouTube.
Place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let it be human, let it be.
Show sign.
Right. Good morning.
Steve, growing up in the Great Plains, is not aware that most of our childhood, we were riding our bicycle on Christmas Day.
So were we.
Yeah, I had friends from Chicago that said we had to wait till March to ride our bicycle. It just sat there for 3 months.
Oh, we figured out other ways, creative ways to take the bicycle and a sled. There you go.
Yeah, we were wearing shorts and no shoes.
There were some of us crazies that way too.
Yeah, but it was 75 here. That's why
we got shoes on today. We are wearing shorts here in the studio. But anyway, thank you for listening in to this Sunday.
It's Christmas
Christmas edition of
the
the
Yuletide edition.
There it is. There it is. But anyway, we are here in the studio.
And I guess you're owed a Roll Tide edition as well.
Yeah, I'm just kind of beside myself. I don't know how that happened, but
you lucked up and got Oklahoma in the playoffs.
Well, they haven't choked on us the last couple times.
What, the playoff game?
Well, that's right.
I mean, look at their playoff. They've never won a playoff game. Most of them they've lost by 20 or more.
Yeah, well, yeah, almost 20 this time, 17.
Yeah,
but well, I mean. That was what
it was 10
later on. Yeah, it's about 10. Yeah,
that's that Alabama.
It was a great game.
That's that Alabama math that gets you 15 national championships to 18. But I can't say anything because Auburn just went from 2 to 9 in the off season. So.
Mm-hmm. But hey,
if Michigan is going to claim 2023, we can claim all the national championships we want to.
I think they got other problems going on right now.
That place is a criminal enterprise pretending to be an institution of higher learning.
It's half the college programs nowadays, but
that one especially.
Yeah.
I mean, Penn State's, well-documented issues dropping the pan compared to what Michigan got away with. And they've still been, they have this thing in the state of Michigan they call the blue wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to what we have here in Alabama that we call the Alabama media machine.
Mm-hmm.
The major networks, the TV stations, the newspapers in the state are not going to report the truth about the state university. They're always going to try and make them look good. Neil McCready was fired from a sports talk show station here locally for not being pro-Alabama enough. That is the exact quote he was given for why he was terminated. He's now the beat writer at Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Michigan is even worse. And from what we're learning now is that everyone in the media in Michigan knew what was going on with their coach for 2 years.
But anyway,
and they all kept it. Yeah.
Anyway, Roll Tide.
Yeah, good. Exactly. All of a sudden, we don't feel so bad here in the South.
Congratulations. Yeah, we don't. Here, congratulations to all the SEC teams that made it into the program. 2 of them couldn't go because they were one of them could have done better. Texas A&M.
Vanderbilt should have been in.
Yeah.
Honestly, Vanderbilt should have been in before Alabama, but either way, it's either Alabama or Vanderbilt going in. Notre Dame has no claim.
But
join a conference, you losers.
Our buddies Gumbo Yaya radio show.
Yeah,
says Roll Tide, but y'all got a Merlaton recipe for us? We're gonna have to get with David Hubble on that.
David Hubble is the man for that.
He's a Merlaton king down there.
Yeah, he's actually called the Merlaton Man of Mobile. Mm-hmm. Look for his Facebook group. the Merlaton. David's probably in the chat, so just keep looking in the comments. If he's not here now, he'll comment later.
He'll show up.
David's got a good little series going on TikTok right now that's all about the history of gumbo. Which cookbook it first appeared in, the first preparation of it here in Dolphin Island, other places where it was first introduced. It's a good little series, and the video is usually less than a minute long. So even you can handle it.
After Christmas and New Year's, when we get into stew and soup season,
Stoop.
Yeah, stoop. We need to talk about, maybe get David on the show and we can talk about gumbo. Because there's so many variations of what people call gumbo and consider gumbo. Just because you throw a bunch of stuff in a pot doesn't mean it's gumbo.
Right. That is a Yankee definition of gumbo. It's what, like I said, Americans are really bad at picking a word, putting a wrong definition on it, and sticking by it. Like we call the Japanese grill hibachi, which we've discussed is not a hibachi, it's a teppanyaki. But yet we still do it. We think that sushi means that it means raw fish, and it doesn't. It means seasoned rice. The rice is the sushi. Sashimi is
basically bastardizing is what we do.
Well, we all do.
Yeah, we get it wrong, and then we stick to our guns because we don't want to admit we're wrong.
Right.
But that always, every time that subject comes up in social media, it always creates, it's worse than politics sometimes. It's the word gumbo. And what is gumbo?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have okra, it's just a stew.
Yeah, it's a seafood stew that is still absolutely delicious.
And I tear it up. It's delicious.
And here's an example of how things change when they cross the Atlantic. There is a broth in France called coubillon. And it is fish stock, and you use it to poach other seafood. It's not something you consume. It's used for poaching other seafood. You took the shells and stuff from the last seafood you had, you made a stock with it. Now this fish you're going to poach in that coubillon. But in Louisiana, coubillon is a soup full of seafood and stuff made with that seafood broth. And then actually, in essence, I guess, and David would be the one to ask, because I've never had coubillon, so I don't know how thick it is. But I think essentially that's what gumbo without okra would be, is a coubillon.
I think that's how me and Gene Fox won the seafood for the gumbo competition in Fairhope that year. Was we made coubillon, and that was then we turned our roux. We made our roux out of the coubillon.
Yeah. Well, the coubillon's stock.
Yeah, that's what. Well, I mean, we added the roux to. I made the roux. He made in my famous way.
Bouillon could be like bouillon,
and
it is bouillon, meaning I think beef and boulet is what bouillon came from. Coubillon, probably some Latin form of seafood.
But Gene has always done his with seafood stock.
Yeah, so have I.
And you have to,
Yeah, I do. In fact, I keep better than bouillon lobster base in the refrigerator, and that's what is my seafood base.
I looked at that yesterday at Walmart.
Yeah, it's really good. On the restaurant side, you can get all of those bases. They're in same price, but the container's twice as large, but it's not as pretty, and it's plastic. They don't worry about marketing with it.
Does that make it taste better?
No, it just makes it cheaper. There's a lot of, because better than bouillon, that's a glass jar with a metal lid. Your packaging on that is a lot of the cost on it. But they have one that's just called seafood base. They have shrimp base. You can get that. It's pretty expensive. You can get crab base. That's expensive. Lobster base, expensive. Seafood base is where they just take everything that's left over. Crab claw shells, shrimp heads, fish bones, all of that to make this seafood base. Half the price of all of the specified ones. And because it's got some of all of them in it, it really works for any of the things you can do. I have not seen a seafood base available on a retail market. I have just seen the individuals, shrimp. And you can get shrimp in a bouillon cube, usually at a Mexican market called Carcodos. You can get it in a food pack. Great for doing your gumbo with as well. If you use a shrimp stock, it'll taste like shrimp seafood gumbo without any shrimp actually in it. You get a lot of flavor from that stock.
Cool.
And
Did not know that.
Yeah, Gene will tell you. Gene says the best stock in the world for gumbo is leftover turkey.
251-343-0106 is our call and text in line. Leftover turkey,
Yeah, from
call in line.
Chestnuts roasting
Get 'em up.
on an open fire.
All right. We'll get into barbecue sauce when we come back. We're gonna try this when we come back, y'all. That are all 4 of y'all that are watching right now. This is Stubbs Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. So we're gonna try that when we get back. You want to test the bouquet?
Chanting holiday tradition is back for its 30th spectacular year. Experience magic Christmas and light.
It really is.
At home.
It smells like there's
65 acres of beautifully illuminated displays and more than 3 million twinkling lights. Enjoy festive treats, live choral performances, and take in the warmth of the Christmas tradition.
Have you ever had stuff?
Barbecue Lights is open
Very good. A little higher on the acidity level than
Tickets are more
standard Kansas City style, which I like. I love the vinegar. I love stuff. And it's from Texas. And he's a real deal barbecue guy.
Of last minute gifts like fine jewelry and fragrance sets, boxed and ready to give. And everything from the
Yeah.
bag,
Oh,
10% off. Plus, your Macy's is the most festive place this holiday. So come in and find everything you need. The great
People watching it.
Whenever I walk in, that's the same person.
Wesley Financial Group.
They're five computers.
Jumbo Yaya radio.
Great investment. That's
Whenever I walk in,
most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshares worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley.
I've got one I do with coffee that I call chocolate.
800-885-5588.
It's really
That's
good.
800-885-5588.
The first year I was at Greer's, we did my blueberry barbecue sauce on a burger.
Both legs above the
Call it St. Louis Blues burger.
my left hand.
The next year, had I stuck around, I was going to do the Holy Mole burger, which had the coffee barbecue sauce and a slaw made with mole.
Are just a few of the heroes we serve at home for our troops.
Real thick paste from Mexico. Take a little of that and just whip it into the mayonnaise.
Filled with
And then you've got this dark chocolate flavored mayonnaise.
homes.
But I toss the
Teachers
slaw
like
in and get
wheelchair
the
actors
coffee. It's just a
roll in
novel
hours,
combination.
cool down
On
the
savory
message,
food.
allow them to function independently and focus
And
on
mole's
what
not sweet at all. It's chocolate with a little
This
sugar.
life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free.
You ever had mole chicken?
Thanks to our donors and supporters. But we need you to join us too. In
Dark brown or
this
black.
important food, please visit HFO.
Mole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Help build
Guacamole is amazing.
build lives.
From Claxton and Cal Walters, a couple of old Marines giving a little weekday R&R refuge to
Mole's
stimulate
great.
your senses.
People are Colombian.
I haven't seen
These were
people
things
go
that
around
we,
in a very, very long time.
The Scuttlebutt Network radio program every Wednesday
tried,
night
but they
from 8
lived
to
in
9 p.m.
region of Mexico called Oaxaca.
1065. Your
And
voice
they
of the
were made
veterans.
by
The
Brian
I
Dallas.
like a lot.
Sound off.
Nothing like that.
Not a fair.
Made from grinding seeds and pepper.
Or
The other one is called a pepillon. They're just made from grinding pumpkin. Good chips.
on Evan Talk 1065.
Mike just got a lesson in Mesoamerican cooking ingredients. Yeah. I have brought in today something for us to try. Many people know, and too many people have never tried Bailey's original root beer barbecue sauce.
Yeah. Hey, I have.
Award winning.
I have.
I've told people before, one of the finest things you'll ever toss a chicken wing in. Fantastic on chicken wings. Well, I was in the store the other day and stumbled on a brand of barbecue sauce that I have long been a fan of, Stubbs out of Texas. Really good barbecue sauce. This is their Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. So I grabbed the bottle. I knew the old root beer man here would probably want to get into it.
Yes, sir, I
We're
do.
going to try a little of this right here.
I'm a fan of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I'm a pepper.
Yeah. Once you have the first taste, says you need a little more than
I
that.
don't want
You do it yourself. Man. I just don't want it all over my fingers.
I'm a dipper,
Yeah.
you know.
And the donker. Get in it. And I'll get one here for Steve. Mike does these tastes on radio and he forgets that 10 seconds of of silence on the radio sounds like a minute to the person listening. So I have to keep talking about nonsensical stuff while he gnaws on things. But like I said, from the commercial brand, Stubbs is easily one of my favorites. And I like it because it's a little more vinegary. They also tend to have a good deal of black pepper in it.
That right.
It's multigrain. It's what was in the freezer. It's like a 7-grain bread. See, I need somebody.
I didn't know that. So now, Yule Gibbons, wild hickory nuts.
I always wanted to eat a pine tree.
There's 12 grains, you know.
Okay, you want to talk so I can try it now, Mike? Or are you still rattling things around your palate there?
Got a mess here. They're getting double audio on this.
Yeah,
So
I know a whole lot we can do.
how do
About
I
that.
fix that?
No way to fix it. It just happened.
Can't turn my mic off on this thing.
Yeah, turn your mic off on yours since I got it pumping through here.
Turn the sound off, but
Yeah, that will probably work. Thank you for the heads up.
thank you guys up in New York.
Up in New York.
New York City.
New York City.
Oh, that really messed them up.
Speaking of which, you know, you made a request last week, Mike, and I pulled it up for you. So whenever you're ready, there's a special Saturday Night Live tune that fits this year.
All right.
This season.
You going to talk?
So listen, yes, Stu mentioned that about my barbecue sauce. I haven't made it in a while, and especially since COVID, and I plan on getting back into it. But I've tried this Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce before. Really good. But there was several of those out in the market. So when I did mine, I did the root beer.
There was no fizz.
And
There was no fizz. No fizz.
Well,
I mean, if you're Dr. Pepper, you're supposed to have some fizz.
Years ago when I helped open up.
okay.
Years ago when I helped open up Bay City Grill, they did a pulled pork sandwich, but it wasn't smoked. They just slow braised it in the oven for several hours.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I made the suggestion, pour some Dr. Pepper in the bottom of it off the fountain. They didn't have root beer. Root beer would have been my first suggestion.
Yeah.
There are a lot of spices and stuff at root beer that really translate well to barbecue, which is why the barbecue sauce goes so well. Dr. Pepper is very close to that too. I think there's 23 individual flavors in Dr. Pepper, something like that.
Mhm.
And I said, just put an inch of Dr. Pepper in the bottom of the same roasting pan that you're using. Then it would cook down and make a bit of a syrup, and then when we pull the pork at the end, it'd be mixed in. Really good pulled pork. That way.
What he should have done was brought in some shredded chicken or some shredded beef. And,
I don't have any shredded chicken or shredded beef. That's why I did not bring any in. I had these two
squirrel?
pieces of multi-grain bread in the freezer.
No squirrel?
Well, not dead. I mean, I could have brought a live squirrel in here. You could have dipped the tail in there. It would have been like a barbecue wick.
Lord have mercy.
Well,
Pennies.
I mean, I was overpowered by the bread. So
Yeah.
you know.
Well, just take a swig then.
No.
That's why I always do like a spoon. Usually I bring us some spoons.
Yeah, but I didn't have any spoons either, Mike.
Okay.
I brought what I had.
I mean,
A bottle of barbecue sauce and 2 pieces of bread that had been in the freezer.
I feel that psychological issue too. I'm out of spoons, dude. It's the time of year where I'm just out of spoons. I got no more spoons.
You still haven't said anything about what you think about the salt.
I do like it. Now, when you opened it, I could smell it immediately.
Yeah.
And the room filled with its scent.
It's aroma.
Its aroma.
It whacked
What
it.
would you do with that during the holidays?
Put it on barbecue?
I would
It's Alabama. We're having barbecue in the holidays.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just,
rub it.
that's what I'm asking.
I'd rub it on some
Like pork,
like a ham.
like a ham.
Smoke a ham or bake a ham. Rub it all.
You don't have to whisper. This is that kind of show.
Yeah, it's not ASMR. Mike, here's one for you.
Uh-huh.
Salmon fillet. Skin side down, get it nice and crispy, flip it over for the 2 minutes to get the other side done. Paint the skin side with the sauce. Be really good. John Gibson floored me using barbecue sauce on Gulf seafood. I had, we were talking about a coffee flavored barbecue sauce. I took some for John to try and then saw it that night on the Fish of the Day, bronzed grouper with coffee barbecue sauce.
Oh, nice.
So he ended up putting it on special that night. And
That's become kind of a staple along the Gold Coast is barbecue shrimp. You like that?
well, barbecue shrimp is
Well, I mean,
New
with
Orleans
sauce, you know.
Well, it does, yeah, but it's not barbecue sauce.
Okay.
But that's the funny thing. New Orleans barbecue shrimp does not include any cooking technique or ingredient that we would associate with barbecue. It's usually butter and Worcestershire sauce, and it's either baked or sauteed. But man, is it good to dip your French bread in. Oh my goodness. That is one of the best. Mike has recently, I think, gotten into the whole barbecue shrimp thing from New Orleans. Wesley True, our good friend Wesley True, when he had a True Midtown Kitchen, his shrimp and grits was the best I've ever had because it was barbecue, New Orleans style barbecue shrimp over grits.
Mm.
And city grits. You know what the difference between city grits and country grits are?
Whipped cream.
No, city grits is polenta.
Okay.
Yeah. If you make polenta instead of grits, you just call it city grits because it's much finer. It's the same thing, but grits are a larger grit, whereas the polenta is corn flour.
What'd you laugh for? I saw a video. This guy made creamy grits last night. And he put a cup of whipped cream in his grits.
Not sweetened. It's just, I mean, whipped cream is just cream that you incorporate air into.
Yeah. Well,
it's not like there was powdered sugar added to it.
Who would put sugar in their grits?
Yankees. Yeah.
I've tried it.
As a dessert, sure. I mean, then it's just oatmeal made with corn. Yeah, it's a porridge. Grits are a porridge.
Well,
or pottage.
I was watching this video and I had to watch it several times. And I've got to where I keep whipped cream in.
Which Kardashian was in it?
None.
No.
But this guy, he owned a restaurant, but he was cooking at home. And I've never thought about putting whipped cream. And I keep whipped cream in my refrigerator all the time now.
It shows.
Hey.
Because you're jolly.
Yes, I am jolly. Well, it's just the season.
Yeah.
So
tis the season to put whipped cream on everything.
Well, don't you do that with like some beverages? You can.
No, I do a lot of pasta. I got to where I make a lot of pasta lately, at least 2 nights a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I do a pasta.
Plenty of carbohydrates.
Yeah, I do.
Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, I do Alfredo style, you know.
Yeah,
and I mix my noodles up. Do different noodles.
I'll tell you this: the whole wheat pastas stay al dente even if you overcook them. Something to be said for that.
Mm-hmm.
The whole wheat pasta. You can't make it get mushy like you do regular pasta because of the added fiber that's in it.
Mm-hmm.
So you always get a good taste if you want to switch to a whole wheat pasta. The texture.
I've done whole wheat before, but I love the egg noodles. I love getting the noodles.
I have not seen
a lot of people don't think about it. You know, a lot of your sauces just drip right off your pasta.
You got to use the right pasta for the right sauce.
Right. But I kind of like those little shell-shaped, seashell-shaped pastas because they like cup the sauce. Like, particularly with
they're a macaroni. They're a macaroni.
The guys up in New York asked us if we ever had Strick's Barbecue in Hattiesburg. I have. Strick's Barbecue. Yes, it is very good.
Hattiesburg?
Yeah.
I have heard of it. I have not had it.
Mm-hmm. I've had it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hattiesburg,
there's a lot of good barbecue.
Hattiesburg is a pretty cool little town.
It's a great little town because of John St. John.
And, University of Southern Mississippi. 251-343-0106 if you want to holler at us.
You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch. With the nauseous soup. You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich.
We used to have an Oscar the Grouch.
With arsenic sauce.
I get old. Smack your lips on that. The bread is not great.
Christmas.
He stripped it off of
Scratchy, noisy, messy, maybe, sweet, social, well-mannered, quiet. Camp Pup, Waller Canine Training, building canines to perform under pressure. Now and press them later. Waller Canine.
It's always a fun one.
Live, the Gulf Coast Weather Authority, and Dr. Bill Williams.
The Gulf Coast can expect cloudy this morning and mostly sunny this afternoon. Slight chance of a shower. High temperatures around 70 degrees. Tonight, slight chance of a shower, lows in the lower 50s. Monday, afternoon temperatures in the upper 60s.
Look, I didn't see it. I almost got styrofoam tops.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start bringing a box.
Skinner's Wild Game Processing in Thomasville is
You know where you can
now.
get some?
They offer a range of processing options, and the deer you bring is the meat you get back. Drop off in Thomasville and pick up at
I'm gonna do have one of those sprays.
181 and 64. February. And if you're running late, call Bruce at 251-605-6355 and he'll stay to you.
Yeah, that's soft.
Skinner's just help their customers through the game process at no charge. They're trusted by local hunters for years. Skinner's Wild Game Processing in Thomasville.
Legendary bar.
Reported on emergency crime, call the County Sheriff's Office at 574-8633 or use the online crime tip form at mobileso.com/crime tips. If you'd like to remain anonymous, please provide as much information as possible. For this and other safety tips, visit mobileso.com.
Are you looking for more in this world?
Unaware.
Are you ready for something bigger?
Was from Waco.
Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold,
We drank
messy,
RC
gutsy, the teachers, the growers,
I always liked our city.
the skilled, the sharers.
They made the best flavors.
We are the Peace Corps.
Yeah.
More than 60 countries. We go all in,
Having RC.
all out. We are volunteers, partners, communities, working together, living together, bringing our experience, passion, and joy to building a better world together. From tackling climate change in Mexico,
That's Barbara Mandrell stuff talking about
from
that.
sustainable farming in the Philippines,
That's actually in one of the songs.
Kosovo. We learn
Country with country was cool.
to share freely and serve boldly.
Peanuts.
Are you ready to tackle the tough stuff? To go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong.
You
Join
know
us
what it is?
at
It adds in and out
peacecorps.gov.
of generation.
Hello again,
It's like
friends.
clothes.
I'm Randy Burton, inviting
Well, last time we had a big
Coach
country
Cleveland
race
and Coach
back
Mark Lassiter for the top tractors
Oh, no, man.
17 live for the
Bro.
Tour Toyota
Yeah. Started the
Studios
world for a
for 2 hours beginning at 8 a.m. every Saturday morning. We'll visit
Charlie Brown down back.
athletes, administrators, and more.
Charlie Daniels was down back
Today,
in the 80s with
along the
Urban
coast
Job
in the state of Alabama. Wake up with
Charlie Daniels.
Sports Report team this Saturday morning, starting at 8 a.m. right here on
Really,
on
really
106.5.
good.
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is
Yes.
the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights.
What?
When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas.
Mike, we're not going to listen to the whole song. You're gonna have to talk.
People who are Jewish.
Okay. Well, I thought we were listening. And he's one of the most talented entertainers
Because he
out
don't
there.
care.
He don't care. That's and no comedian should care. I mean, there is a line you cross, but just have fun, make people laugh.
He goes to the
I just
Oscars
laugh.
wearing the hoodie and shorts. I love the reverence we should. It was just kind of like Matt Parker and Trey Stone when South Park the movie was nominated for some awards. They found out what J-Lo was wearing and had dresses matching J-Lo's.
Mhm.
That's what they wore on the red carpet. God. And they're like, imagine our embarrassment.
Oh,
She was not happy.
so anyway,
Yeah.
what were we talking about?
Well, what are your
Well, I
gift
did-
recommendations?
You know,
Is one of them a copy of the Hanukkah?
food is always the easiest thing, and
booze.
a lot of people. I'm already getting text messages from people and friends.
Mhm.
One of my friends texted me about a certain German wine he was looking for, and it's $99 for this German wine. If I wanted to know if I knew where he could probably, and I told him what places more likely would have it,
Mhm.
or those who get it for. And it was a common German name, but it was one of the rare ones that is real high in fruit and you know, had a real high sugar residual to it. And, like a dessert, but dry on the finish. And this, you just don't see this one sitting around on the grocery store shelves. It's going to be locked up because it's $99 a bottle.
Yeah.
But there are wine. Everybody, like, I've been seeing a lot right now on Vuclico. It's one of the more high
Was
end
any of that English?
French.
Oh, okay.
This is French.
So it actually wasn't English. Okay.
Vuclico,
I feel better in not understanding what you said.
Vuclico is one of the champagne houses, and
Thank you.
it's real champagne houses. It's got a kind of a yellowish orange label on it, and they really do a great job of marketing. But there are so many other wines and champagne sparklings out there that you can get, like the Dom
Perignon.
Nah, that's high end, and there's so much better tasting ones out there. It's just that was the big one that got in the movies first, and everybody. Because Dom Perignon, when he made it, he was blind, and he said that he could taste the stars that he could see because he's blind. But there's Domaine Mom out of California, and then Mom's out of France. That is champagne, but you can go to all the other and actually champagne should be for any time, not just New Year's, not just for Christmas.
Or sparkling.
Yes, or sparkling.
Yeah, because Prosecco, delicious.
It's just like the word gumbo. People call sparkling wines champagne.
Yeah.
They're not all champagne.
Right. It's another example of us using the wrong word.
Cava,
Cava, Prosecco.
Yeah, but everybody puts them and lumps them in the category of champagne. It should be in the category of sparkling. It's just like rosé. A white Zinfandel is a rosé, but rosé is
made by Kool-Aid.
Huh?
Made by Kool-Aid.
Well, that was Charlie's favorite one. So
he always liked to smell the cat.
Sutter home. Anyway,
it's like April. What a great vintage. But well, this time of year is brunchy type of year. So the mimosa always popular, but they do it with cranberry juice and call it poinsettia. What are your recommendations for the sparkling you want to use for that? Because you don't need something high end.
No, you know what?
Throw some fruit.
The biggest brand that I've seen that's purchased for that is the Cooks.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Cooks, and get the 1.5. Don't waste your money on the 750 because they always put the 1.5s on sale and get that. And now the ratio, you're only supposed to buy your medicine dropper,
right?
And you fill the glass up except for like 2 little drops of juice to go in the top.
Yeah, well, restaurants are going to do half and half because they have to make a profit.
We got to do it. They got to make a profit. But at home,
I was always like the last third was juice. It was 2/3.
You could do 3 parts. Yeah. Do 3 part. I used to drink.
You're talking about vermouth in a martini with your medicine dropper.
When I used to hang out at Bob's Downtown Diner, because when I lived downtown, and it was easy to walk to, crawl back every day. They had the mimosas, special on mimosas on Saturday and Sunday, and they did not skip on the sparkling on the Cooks. But you can buy that Cooks everywhere, and it's probably the most perfect. You can get the brut or the extra dry.
Would you use something like an Asti Spumante?
No, too sweet.
Too sweet.
Too sweet.
See, I bring up those questions.
You need to try.
He says we got a phone call.
Yes,
I didn't even hear it.
Let's have it.
Yeah, Jarhead, go ahead.
Jarhead, we in trouble? Did Mike do something wrong again?
Are we on the naughty list?
No, this ain't Jarhead. This is Paul from Grand Bay.
Oh, Paul, how are you?
Sounds just like Jarhead. It rhymes.
Doing great.
Paul, are we on the naughty list? I hope so.
Oh man, hell. Stu might be every now and then.
Oh yeah.
You gotta watch him.
Yeah. But no, you were talking about leftover turkey earlier.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I went into my freezer the other day and I pulled out 2 New York strips and I looked at this bag and what's in this bag? and big freezer bag. And guess what? Turkey carcass with about half of turkey breast and a thigh and a wing. And Paul decided to make some turkey and dumplings.
Oh, nice.
Man, that was good. Cut up some celery, a whole onion, got my flour out and put my salt and pepper and paprika and cayenne pepper in it, and threw me some cold water in there and made me up a good sized ball, rolled it out, cut out my dumplings, let that turkey cook for about an hour and a half so it just fell out the bone. You know, put it in the colander, started cooking my dumplings and all that good juice, and put the turkey back in, and boy, let me tell you, it was good.
It sounds good. Yeah, Mike drooling over here.
I'm just thinking,
Well-
can you make dumplings out of cornbread?
Yeah, there is a cornbread dumpling. A friend of mine's mother was from West Virginia, and she used to make them.
So if you make,
I'm sorry, West by
if
God.
you make
Virginia.
cornbread dumplings and you got that turkey, that'd be like, turkey and dressing.
Mm-hmm. Soup,
But
turkey and dressing soup.
You done got me something else I got to do now. I've never made cornbread dumplings, but damn it, I got to make cornbread dumplings now.
Hey, next, while you're playing around with it, you can make biscuits with a little bit of cornmeal in them too that are delicious. Cornmeal biscuits.
Oh yeah, and I make homemade biscuits, man. I even make 7-Up biscuits, and those things are pretty. They're from Stu could probably tell you about it. Use cream cheese instead, not cream cheese, sour cream instead of butter, and a cup of sour cream. Well, 2 cups of Bisquick or flour, and then a cup of sour cream and a cup of 7-Up or Sprite or the off brand will work too. And mix it up like you do your normal biscuit dough. Pat it out. Don't roll it out. Cut them out. Bake them. I cooked them for the grandkids the other day, and man, they ate every daggone one of them.
Wow. But that sounds good. You know, that's a variation on one of the first celebrity chef recipes to take off in America. And that was James Beard's cream biscuits, where instead of using buttermilk or milk, he used heavy cream. And didn't have to add butter because of the butter fat in the heavy cream. It gets a really light, flaky biscuit like that.
Wow.
Well, Paul, I appreciate you calling in from all the way down there in Grand Bay.
Well, I just want to wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too. And I appreciate everything y'all do, brother. Wish y'all had a 2-hour show.
Merry Christmas, Paul. Maybe the Santa will bring us one.
The second hour. All right, Paul. Merry Christmas and
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Happy New Year, enlightened solstice and nifty Kwanzaa. Did that leave anything?
If that's Stevie.
Oh, yeah. It's for the rest of us.
Happy Rocks Day.
Yeah.
Oxley.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
that's a good idea.
So you ever done the cream biscuits like James?
No.
Might be something to play with. I'm sure it's not healthy.
I am never going to lose any weight.
You don't have to eat the whole batch of biscuits, Mike. You eat one biscuit.
That's waste, though.
Man,
No, it's not. You heat the biscuits up later.
Maybe I need to start working out and just walk every day.
Yeah, if you get enough exercise, you can eat anything you want.
Like our buddy Derek, eats everything and still looks great.
Yeah.
He didn't used to. He used to be a big old boy.
Yeah.
Now he's just a big man.
Yeah.
Built very well, and he's taking care of himself, and he should. We all should. We all should.
Sounds like you got a man crush going on.
No, I'm just saying.
No, Derek is a fine father. Wonderful example of what family life.
He's got one problem. He's an Auburn fan. That's big.
IQ's too high. Yeah.
We're not going to get into that.
Yeah. I know you don't like all those polyphonic words like polyphonic.
I don't like too big of words.
Don't write me a big word, y'all. They mess with my brain.
Our friends from New York asking about Zatarain root beer concentrate. Is that still around? I thought they took that off the market.
I'm not sure. McCormick's makes a root beer concentrate. I know for sure. But
I thought Zatarain got taken. That one got taken. It may not be.
Maybe Avita bought it.
Zatarain or Saccharin?
Yeah, but
are you talking about
Well,
Saccharin?
Zatarain is a brand out of Louisiana.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying that, I didn't know if Mike was thinking Saccharin or if he was thinking the other.
I remember as a kid, I used to buy it as a kid, put it in water. Just wasn't the same, but we tried. We
One of
certainly
these
try.
days, I'd like to make root beer from scratch, starting with the root instead of extract.
Sassafras
Yeah, or
or the root beer root. The
yeah,
sassafras tree.
any of the three roots.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's sarsaparilla, sassafras, and
Remember when I had my soda business?
Yeah.
I had a birch beer.
Mhm.
A couple of them.
Birch beer is that's Mark's. That's
Okay.
a birch beer.
All right, 251-3430, one of those things, the call and text line.
Ho ho ho, y'all.
Let's hear from you before we leave for Christmas, y'all.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go.
For more than 50 years, Mobile Bay Magazine has showcased the history, style, arts, dining, and entertainment that defines excellence on both sides of Mobile Bay. Each month's issue is filled with our unique Southern Alabama culture, richly captured and told through engaging articles and stunning photography. When you subscribe to Mobile Bay Magazine, you'll be swept into the pages.
Because they're busy not listening, just like I can say, remember, turn your radio down.
Start your journey today by visiting mobilebaymag.com. That's mobilebaymag.com.
So I must have.
Lock up those.
So he's all down?
Only storage cabinet and Maine in America. These safes start as low as $379 and are available at Mike Ward's in Mobile. Also available are Liberty ammo cabinets starting at $399.
Hey, thinking about
Excellent for storing that overflow that seems to accumulate in the under the bed hideouts. Well, the
Iron
hiding is
skillet
over.
sit for now.
Secure it all in the Liberty safe from Mike Ward's, exit 5B,
I don't even know if
I-65
there
at
is.
Moffett Road. Just look for the giant Liberty safe and like us on Facebook.
My mom suppressed
Ward's
cancer
at least
through
in Mississippi.
The United Breast Cancer Foundation saved her life. Their free breast cancer exam caught the cancer early, and it saved her life. But now the foundation needs your
You ever
help
had a
so they can
lingual kasha?
continue offering free or low-cost breast screening exams,
Yeah, get
saving
you
more
that
women's lives. Help them by donating your car, whether it's running or not. They'll provide fast, free 24-hour pickup, and you receive a charitable tax deduction, plus the great feeling you'll get knowing your donated car is going to help save more lives. Just call 800-526-7406. Wheel in motion. They take cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, running or not. Call 800-526-7406. The United Breast Cancer Foundation needs your help. Your donation could literally save women's lives, helping them catch breast cancer early, like they did with my mom. Donate today. 800-526-7406. That's 800-526-7406.
Well, at
There
least
are many adults in Alabama who cannot take care of themselves. Some of them need foster homes. The Alabama Department of Human Resources has a critical need for caring men and women to provide safe and supportive homes for vulnerable adults. Make a difference in someone's life. Be an adult foster care provider because love never ages. For more information, visit dhr.alabama.gov/AFC. Sponsored by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Get an education on blockchain tech with Beyond the Blockchain with Scott Tyndall. The constantly changing universe of blockchain technology is way deeper than just cryptocurrency. Scott talks about the hows and whys of the blockchain, plus introduces you to companies that are pioneering this brave new world. Wednesday night, FM Talk 1065. 1065. Get on the line. Call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Hey, Mike said Jarhead 3 times in a row, and he appeared. So, all right, Jarhead. Now are we in trouble?
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing today?
Good, buddy. We're doing good.
We're jolly.
Well, I'm jolly too, because Santa Claus came early this year. This is Friday night for me.
In the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he delivered a few presents. But it's that time of the year we just get over being full from Thanksgiving, and now it's time to eat again for Christmas. And of course, a week later we got New Year's, and everybody's gonna be cooking that good stuff for New Year's.
Yep.
On what, black eyed peas and something green? And,
Yeah. And like I said, man, do swamp soup.
Chopped rice. Oh man, it's gonna be.
I get black eyed peas where if I see them on the menu, I get them, boy. Especially over at Cheryl's.
What would be the difference between cooking black-eyed peas for New Year's and pink-eyed purple holes? Because I love me some pink-eyed purple holes.
Pink-eyed purple holes are actually from the South. There's black-eyed peas are not. They're from California.
Okay, well, I don't know who came up with that. They're lucky, but
Bill Finch has talked about. He said that you rarely saw black-eyed peas anywhere but out in California until the advent of grocery stores, and that is when they started. Became readily available on the shelves at every store that you went to. That's what led to their popularity. The pink hole, it's any pea. You can use garbanzo beans if you want. They're chickpeas. But black-eyed pea has been associated with it because of marketing.
Don't forget to put that dime in it now.
Is it worth anything now?
10 cents.
Huh? Well, maybe a nickel.
Yeah, I was saying, make swamp soup because that's got everything in it. It's got your pork from your smoked sausage, or some tasso would be nice, and your greens. And then your peas in there. Instead of beans, use peas.
Now, the recipe I had with swamp soup had mustard greens turnips and collards in it.
It's any greens you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no hard, fast rule for swamp soup. That's the great thing about it.
Well,
as long as there's greens in it.
If you ask Diana, who owns Fish River Grill, she'll tell you different.
That her swamp soup.
Yeah.
Well,
She's. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, I did have one question to ask you because y'all were talking about gumbo earlier. Now, where I work, our boss makes his world famous gumbo, but he put Kaneka sausage, shrimp, and I think it was chicken, and there was no roux in it. So what would you guys call that? They put it over rice, and I guess they put
Did it have okra in it?
Chicken soup.
Nope.
It's not gumbo.
Yeah. That's just,
we call it meat soup.
yeah.
There you go.
Maybe that's like coubillon we were talking about. But yeah, it being thick is not necessarily required for gumbo because gumbo's herbs is a very thin gumbo, which is the one traditionally served on Fridays during Lent because it's got a lot of greens in it, not a lot of meat because of the observances prior to a roux. The roux is a new thing in gumbo. Okra was used to thicken it originally.
Right.
And if you cook it from the very beginning, you can't tell the difference really in texture between just gumbo or just okra and a roux. And then the Native Americans here used ground sassafras leaves that they call combo, which we now call filet. And that was the thickening. And you know how we sprinkle the filet on the end here to get the flavor? When you use it as a thickening, it starts out at the beginning and it just grows. It continues to absorb the water and gets thicker and thicker, kind of like flour.
Now I do I'm in competition. I've done a lima bean gumbo, and it does not have a roux in it per se. It's the lima beans turn into create like a thickness in the broth there. But I do put okra in. So
because it's gumbo. Yeah.
Well,
but it's got a meat in it too. Go ahead.
You guys had mentioned my name, so I said I got to call in and tell y'all, you and the rest of the gang at the station, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I don't get to talk to you again, and right after New Year, we got to get started with the Mardi Gras. So here we go again. I done done 2 parades this week. I did one last Saturday on the 68 Ventures Bowl Tuesday night, so I'm already tired.
I think there's a Mardi Gras ball the first Saturday after New Year's, if I'm not mistaken. There's a non-parading group, and they're like one of the first ones to ball.
I thought balls for the non-parading groups started as early as November, a smaller group.
Well, there's different things.
Yeah.
Different things. Like right now,
you can tell I'm not into the Mardi Gras.
You're having winter formals. This is all the coming out stuff, and leads into the 12 days of Christmas, and then into Mardi Gras season.
Yeah. King's Day.
Well, it's going to be early this year. I think my particular Mystic organization will be riding on February 12th, Mystic Stripers. So
there you go.
I hope it's not going to be too cold because I ride on a horse. And
you and Roy.
And at least if you're on the float, you can duck back out and get out of the wind a little bit. But it's gonna be a great end of the year and first of the year. And I hope you guys have a great Christmas and a happy New Year. And provolone, man.
Provolone. Have a happy, merry provolone.
Have a happy, merry provolone. Yeah, I guess part of the fun for the guys on the horses like that is terrorizing trombone players. Because trombone players are always at the front of the marching band because we will knock the crap out of the person in front of us with the slide. So we're the first ones to encounter the poop. What you get good at is being able to walk around it without the person behind you realizing that's what you're doing so that they get to step in it.
You get the high step.
Yeah. Either that or you just spread your legs just a little so you go around it, or you keep your body in place, but you move your feet out to the side, and then you hear them, "Oh, thanks, man." Well, when you see me dancing while I'm doing this,
That's where it pays to look down.
I used to dance, by the way, in Mardi Gras parades.
Did you?
Twirled my horn a lot.
Okay.
Just get bored, start twirling the horn around because it's.
Why don't you want to do that now? You could join one of these Mardi Gras groups, and
I wouldn't mind being
your horn.
I wouldn't mind being a little
They're
brass.
fun. You just get up there and do some dancing on the side.
Well, it's not like you phone somebody now. I mean, come on, he's straight. Just ask.
Well, I didn't realize there was only one P in that. I thought we was going to see the Mystic Strippers, and I was disappointed.
Oh my. Only in Sam's. I'm curious now. They're getting ready to put a Chick-fil-A in the old, what was it, the candy store slot
Yeah.
up there in Theodore.
It's actually over to the side a little.
Well, I don't want any of that dipping sauce.
It's not actually it's not on the actual site.
Yeah.
It's over just a little bit.
I'll tell you this. In my bachelor days, I ventured in there once. I felt like they should have been paying me. They were not attractive women.
That's not where I was going with this. I was just thinking.
I'm just saying. I tossed it
Considering the reputation of Chick-fil-A. Come on.
I am
Yeah.
shocked
Yeah.
that y'all have been in us.
Yeah, well,
One of those
I'll tell you this. In Nashville,
Ripers joints.
my buddies like to go to the strip clubs. I was always uncomfortable at because I felt like a perv.
Folks, have a Merry Christmas. Have a safe Christmas. Enjoy everything. Get well. Be generous. Be patient.
Yeah. Be patient and generous. That's the secret to Christmas.
And if nothing else,
Provolone.
Santa Claus is in.
Say goodbye, Mike.
Dalton Orwig in studio with Lacey Smith from Tobias and Comer